getting too involved with him. If you don't pull out soon, well, I'm pulling the plug. Then you'll be left all alone. We're in too deep. This was never the plan we developed. This was never the plan. You know, baby, you drive me crazy.
I know.
Tonight's night. Some wine would be nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alfred! Some wine, please! I got you, baby.
Your drinks, Mr. Bass.
Is this wine in a champagne glass? I can't deal with you. Just take the night off. I can't even get out of here. I'm sorry, baby.
Hello? Hello, Babs. Yeah, he did it again. Yes, the restaurant on 4th. The Pink Flamingo. I'll meet you there, okay?
Hi, darling.
Hello.
Took you long enough.
Sorry, there was traffic on the road.
I ordered you some Smirnoff.
So tell me how you've been doing.
Not well, actually. Not much work for a single woman.
Well, have you ever thought of meeting someone?
Oh, I guess I'm just trying to find the right guy to sweep me off my feet. Oh.
Here's an idea. How about you come work for my boss? He's been very grumpy lately. Maybe you can make working for Charles Bass a little more tolerable.
Oh, I don't think so. I keep myself quite busy. But out of curiosity, where does this boss of yours live?
Oh, up in Bel Air. It's a nice house. But not as nice as your eyes, darling.
You're too sweet. So, they live in Bel Air. That's a nice neighborhood. They must be wealthy.
They're well off. Not in manners, though.
So, tell me more about this boss of yours, Charles. What is he like? Does he have a wife?
Why are you so curious? They're not that exciting. He's fairly dim-witted and she's gone off the deep end. Drinks 4 or 5 drinks a night.
So, Alfie, I think I have an idea. Hear me out. I know it might sound crazy.
I'm listening.
If we bump off his wife, and I charm Charles, and then when he unexpectedly kicks the bucket, we can collect his inheritance, Alfie, and then we can run away together.
Babs, are you mad? That plan is crazy. She might be a swine, but this is too far. Besides, we never get away with it. The police are too smart.
Why not, Alfie? Can't you do it for me? I'll make it worth your while.
No, you can't be serious about this. I mean...
You'll make me the happiest girl in the world, my big, strong man. Come on, I need you for this.
Moved inside. What would you like me to do?
All right, so you know their plans? Do they ever spend time apart?
Well, Mrs. Bass is going to be spending next week in San Diego at a charity event, and Charles hates those.
I've heard of that place. I heard they have nice balconies. I think I'm coming up with an idea.
What do you have in mind? Remember, whatever it is, it's got to look like an accident.
Of course, many people have accidents when they're tipsy on their balconies. Sometimes, though, they need a little push.
Only someone like you could pull that off. But I have a better idea, something that will make it a little less likely for us to be caught. What if we poison our drink and then leave some pills lying around for the police to get curious?
So that it looks like a suicide. Go on, darling, I like what I'm hearing.
Yes, and we'll leave a note. I'll be around Saturday morning to help her check in, because she carries a lot of luggage. It'll be easy for me to get a room key so you can sneak in at night. I'll meet you at the bar during lunch once Mrs. Bass is in her room.
What's wrong, sweetheart?
Nothing, it's just awfully risky. You know, I'm only doing this to be with you.
Mrs. Bass.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, Alfie, it's Barbara.
Well, how did it go?
Flawlessly. Let's just say I put her in a big sleep.
And you planted the note, I assume.
Yes, They'll have found it by now. I was lucky enough to catch her when she was drinking. She put up quite a pathetic struggle.
You make it sound so easy. Why don't more people do this?
Well, they don't have what we have. We're the perfect team. And now, we're one step closer to getting rich.
Mr. Bass? Mr. Bass?
Yes, please come in. Officer, what is this regarding?
We have some very troubling news. We found at 8 o'clock this morning, my officers found your wife dead at the Hotel Coronado in San Diego.
No. This has to be some kind of mistake. My wife is, Shirley Bass. She's been in this city for the past, I don't know how long. This has to be some kind of mistake. I don't want to be troubled with this.
I'm sorry, is this your wife? I'm sorry, Mr. Bass.
Officer, please tell me how this could have happened. I don't get it.
We suspect it's a suicide. Our men found her lying in bed with pills around her.
There were pills? But surely she quit years ago. Wait, she went... Are you sure she committed suicide by pills? That just doesn't sound like my wife. I refuse to believe that. Are you sure? Is there anything else you can tell me?
No, only, here's a list of the inventory that we found at the scene.
Why, her wedding ring, there must be some mistake. Her wedding ring is not on this list.
That's all we found.
Her wedding ring wasn't on her list? That's not like my wife to take off her wedding ring. Like a whiskey. Neat. I make it a double, please.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'll have what the gentleman's having. What's your name?
Charles. Charles Bass.
I'm Barb's. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
So, see what you're drinking is strong. You must be going through something.
Yeah, I've lost someone close to me recently.
So why don't we sit down and talk about it?
I'm not really in the talking mood. I just want to drink, if you don't mind.
Just as friends.
Fine. Just as friends. You got a light?
Actually, I do.
I can't believe it. I can't believe what happened.
So tell me more about this wife of yours.
Just last week we were having an amazing time. We were at our friend's house. We saw a movie and everything was going amazingly. And then 2 days ago, the cops show up at my office and say your wife is dead. They showed up at my office. I didn't even see her. I didn't see her the day before she died. You know, I'm dubious about the whole thing. How can she just die? I knew she was into drugs, and I believe me, I knew. I knew she had her problems, but to die like that? Something's up. I refuse to believe it. And will I ever even love again?
So you're saying you were in love with her?
I was madly in love with her. She was the love of my life. I'm not saying I only have one love in my life, but she was my soulmate.
Well, you know, it's amazing that you even found love. I'm still trying to find it.
A woman like you can't find a lover? It's hard to believe.
Thank you, sweetie. But unfortunately, no. No man has been able to sweep me off my feet, as you say.
I'm sure that'll change very soon.
Yes, I hope so. It's pretty cold outside. What do you say we get out of here?
You know, my car is out back. I can drive you home if you want.
Yes, let's go together. You're right, Alfie. I'm playing someone, but it's not you. I've been doing my best to try to keep our end of the deal.
Don't deny it. I saw you with Bass, and you both seem to be having a pretty good time.
Why are you so jealous? This is all part of the plan. Why would I want anything real with Charles when we eventually have to get him out of the picture for us to get the money? I told you, Alfie, it would all work out.
As usual, you were right.
You just need to trust me more.
Alfred! Alfred, why is my gun not working? I need you. Alfred, where are you? Babs, tell me what's going on right now. Alfred, I don't want to hear it from you. Come on, Babs. I demand an explanation right now.
Charles, it's not what it looks like. Charles.
Is this what I think it is? Step back.
Charles,
Stop
I
walking.
would never do that to you. You know I love you.
Stop walking. Is this Shirley's ring?
Why would I have your ring?
Stop walking. Is this my wife's ring?